Halo, halo. Aman ya? Bleh. Halo, malam. Malam ini kita mainin dulu Genshin Impacto. Kakinya naik dong. Genshin Impacto karena kita mau selesaiin Archon quest Sumeru. Yep. Dan kalau sempet sih, kalau sempet kita lanjutin event yang baru. Kita mulai event yang baru. Cuma aku belum bisa main eventnya yang baru karena questnya Archon questku belum selesai. Jadi ya, mari kita coba selesaiin dulu sampai ini bersulang demi kemenangan. Jadi kalau Archon questnya selesai itu aku bisa lanjut event. Dan aku udah streaming Archon quest ini berapa kali gitu. Karena memang lama panjang banget. Informasi aja nih Sumerunya masih belum penuh ya. Jadi langsung aja kita Archon quest deh. Hari ini ngecil aja. Mau lelah-lelah dulu. Oke, let's go. Bentar. Oke, terakhir itu Archon quest-nya kita udah bebasin Lesser Lord Kusanali, kita udah melawan Balladir atau Scaramouche yang udah jadi dewa. Cutscene-nya cantik banget dan kita sekarang udah selesai. Sudah ketemu dengan Ruka Devata, Archon Dendro Archon yang sebenarnya, tapi kita harus menghapus keberadaannya Ruka Devata karena Firmin Soul itu bisa sembuh kalau Ruka Devatanya hilang. Jadi sekarang sudah nggak ada Ruka Devata, Naida sebagai Archon Dendro dan Balladir sudah kalah. Basicnya seperti itu sih.
Good morning. Looks like
Cuma
you're
thumbnailnya
awake.
belum aku ganti karena ya.
Yep, yep. I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it. It's nice to have you here so we can eat something
Kecil
yummy.
aja deh.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now. And Paimon bets they're all delicious. Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Apa? Oke, surat.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up, so Paimon didn't open it. All right, let's read it now.
Oke, surat apa nih?
Oh, it's from Nilu. Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days. Oh,
Aduh, tadi
I've
kelewat lagi
also
aku.
heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
Duh, kenapa tadi? Bentar. Wait ya, wait. Lah. Iya, kok nggak keluar sih? Bentar ya.
Everyone's aware of your abilities. There's no need to be modest. Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look. Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Oke. Kita diundang something tadi. Tamu Tainari ya. Oke, let's go. Audienya kecil banget ya, audionya Paimon ya.
Ah, good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well, thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Oke, Irminsul
Yes,
membaik.
but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
Tuh.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid
Siapa
of
ini?
disturbing you
Sino
while
kah?
you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps. Or,
Okay.
alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast. You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me.
Salah
You see,
pencet.
some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare
Azar
Azar
ini
and the other
Grand Sets ya?
wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia Forest. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
Yay! Will do!
Kenapa ya?
The rainforest is the best place to live.
Oh, error ya. Bentar ye. Bentar ye. Lu kan nggak keluar. Why? How? Bentar ya, benar-benar.
the land of my birth.
Aduh, bingung. Bentar. Yuk kita lanjut yuk. Sorry. Habis ngetes something. Habis melakukan pengetesan bentar, mumpung lagi nge-chill. Habis ngetes bentar, mumpung lagi nge-chill. Oke, udah.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them.
Ya, kita harus ke
If you
Grand
wish to
Bazaar.
hear it.
Kalau TP di atas, karena nggak bisa, harus lewat bawah. Bentar ya, mau nyoba lagi nih, penasaran nih.
Time to go.
Bukan ini. Coba. Kasih dua. No.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Nggak bisa.
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right? Hey, Nilu! Traveler, Paimon! We got your letters, so here we are! You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet. Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived? Yeah. I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all. You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody would—
That's right. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who— Master Zubair, let's have—
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here. There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar. Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now. When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me. Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Menarik sekali ya. Oke. Kita lanjut lagi. By the way, aku nggak begitu fokus ya karena aku lagi ngotak-ngatik. Ini notifikasi nih, apa namanya, alertnya subscriber sama ngebug nggak keluar dari kemarin. Sekalian aja ngebarin ini daripada nggak lanjut, soalnya mau event. Aku lebih tertarik eventnya daripada ininya.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No way! We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Oke, kita lanjut. Oh, oke.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have...
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Ini kafe ya?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Kenapa ya?
What makes you say
Sumeru
that?
baru saja
Why would you
memberikan
question my heartfelt
69.420.
Maybe it's because you've never said
Testing
anything
1,
good about me
2,
before.
3.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the
Kenapa
same.
nggak bisa?
You... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Iya betul.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Archon was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage.
Karena udah selesai ngelawan-lawannya.
Yours
Jadi
though,
tinggal
on the
ending
other
doang.
hand.
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh keluar ya, tapi aku cuma ngetes tok sih. Wih, baru juga ngetes.
Take it easy.
Bisa, tapi Nadi bisa nggak sih keluar nggak sih?
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received your letter?
Wait. Mari kita coba lagi.
Letter?
Nilu
Mari
said she
kita
sent
coba
out
lagi.
a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
Halo Bang Jendol.
If she addressed the
Bentar
letter
Bang,
to all
ini
hateful
lagi
of the
ngetes ini,
academia, then the
nyoba-nyoba
letter should have gone to my office.
alertnya
I've
subscriber
been busy
sama
these days, so I
Averia
haven't had
error
time to check
kelihatannya
for
nih.
any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently, and
Main
the whole academia was practically turned
Genshin Impact
upside
juga, Bang?
down.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest.
Lah keluar.
Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia.
Gak keluar ya, sumpah.
I don't know where to begin.
How? Oke, yang paling 4 dari 6 creature. Oke.
Yeah, you're
Jadi
right.
sapinya ada 6.
Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6th grade school sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Mari kita coba lagi.
Somegui
Kalau
baru
gini
saja
bisa,
memberikan 69.420.
Yes, about
Testing
that.
1, 2,
You
3.
didn't let me finish my sentence.
Tapi ketika aku
The person in
mencoba
charge of
mentransfer punya
personnel
aku sendiri,
affairs
nggak bisa.
nominated me to be the
Subscriber
Grand
juga.
Sage in place of Azar
Aneh
and
sekali.
help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia.
Sini mah
But
bisa, tapi
I
nggak
refused.
keluar.
Why? Ugh, can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right.
How?
So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office.
Pokok namakan. Oke, temporary
And the
pemimpin.
first thing
oke.
I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars. Which is exactly why he
Apa ya?
always has so many problems.
Mari kita coba
So
lagi.
everything that's happened recently must be a
coba
huge
ganti
change for the
akun.
people of Sumeru.
Pakai yang ini.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
All right, I'll see you there.
Ih, nggak keluar, kocak. Udah di subscribe diri sendiri loh, nggak keluar anjay. What is this? What is that? Nggak keluar sih. What the hell? How? Why? Ini lama juga nih story. Cuma buat ngebarin. Mungkin buat intro. Oh, ada Bang Cendol lagi. Halo Bang. Ini nggak notifikasi subscriber. Kalau subscribe tuh nggak keluar Bang Cendol. Sama ini Saweriannya tak coba diriku sendiri nggak keluar juga. Aku kayak bingung sendiri. Padahal di tes bisa gitu. Kalau orang subscribe kan lumayan, setidaknya aku bisa notice gitu ya. Kemarin Bang Cendol dan teman-teman subscribe tuh kan nggak keluar kan ya Bang ya. Aku mau benerin itu dulu. Soalnya kan ya apresiasi juga udah ada yang subscribe gitu kan. Cuma kok di tempatku error nih, belum Sekalian nyantai aja main Genshin, Bang. Kalau main Guardian Tales nanti fokus banget. Cuma lucu juga sini. How am I supposed to do this?
This is Port Ormos.
Mari kita coba lagi.
Now where could
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while.
Atau ntar dulu
How are
deh,
you
kita
doing?
fokus story aja deh. Itu nanti tak pikirin off stream aja deh.
Since we've seen you.
I'm doing well.
Kocak
I can go
aja.
as far as saying I have never been happier
Bang
in
Jendal
my
main
entire life.
Genshin Impact juga nggak, Bang?
I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Oh, ini live chat. Dulu udah punya ya, bisa ya? Gak usah lah.
That's right. My lady is feeling better.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much.
Oh gitu, santai aja mainnya. Gue
It
juga sebenarnya
wouldn't be
sih.
a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
Bener. Santai gila, main di HP. Kalau nggak HP yang tingkat tinggi, cuma
I want to take a risky
60
job
aja udah
and put my
panas,
body to the
boros.
test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you
Tapi
getting
gamenya
bored
game
already?
changing banget sih, keren.
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with
Bentar
this
deh, off
idea.
stream aja deh. Fokus dulu deh.
I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that
Tapi ini udah
operation.
nggak ada cutscene yang keren,
But the
Bang.
whole thing
Kemarin
also made me
stream yang
realize
kemarin yang
that there are
cutscene-nya
still
bagus.
many problems in
Ini
Sumeru.
udah selesai
And as a
nih.
desert dweller,
Dunia
I'm
yang
still not
Sumeru.
completely ready to settle down on
Area
this
yang
side of
keempat
the
udah
wall.
selesai.
Well, I remember a friend
Cuma
had
tinggal
someone
outro
bring you
aja
a
ini.
message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to
Kalau
still
yang
remember that.
stream
I
kemarin tuh
thought he was
gila.
joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the academia?
What?
Apa tadi? Aku
I
kelewat
heard that
pikirannya.
Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia. But only if I
kalau
wanted
gini
to.
nggak produktif. Coba lagi deh, tak ketik deh.
Whoa. Hyman can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10
Oh.
seconds in there. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the
Setting.
academia.
But you
Kita
know,
coba
if you
lagi.
take him up on the offer, Sino might
Okay.
actually agree and let you
Masuk
become a
private.
mantra. Because you're super amazing.
Malah nggak mau nggak
The
keluar.
Matra
Oh,
have
keluar.
all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Mari kita coba
Even if
lewat
being a
akun yang
mercenary
lain
means facing all kinds
untuk
of danger.
subscribe.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
Kita
I don't
subscribe apa keluar?
want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Bullshit anjir nggak keluar. Udah lah.
Come on,
Ntar dulu.
no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Yes.
Main Genshin kalau pas story serasa nonton anime. Bener bang.
And we'll
Bener
also be
bener.
celebrating Sino's
Apalagi kalau pas
reinstatement as
cutscene
General
gitu.
Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Genshin ini game changing banget.
I'll be sure to attend.
Dia itu mempelopori
Count me in too.
mempelopori anime,
But
game,
is there
game
some
tipe
sort
anime.
of dress code or
Open
anything for
world
the
yang
feast? Can I just
mewah banget.
show up looking like this?
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I
Cuma
don't think
kalau
she'll be
yang
too picky about
yang
that.
dulu masih murah
If
hati
anything,
gacanya.
I think she wants to
Sekarang
see us
udah,
as our
aduh.
most natural selves.
Udah sedikit
All right,
rewardnya,
then this is how I'll show
apa
up.
hadiahnya
The
sedikit,
feast will be held in 2 days.
kacanya
Don't
mahal.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh,
Buntu lagi nih.
by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh,
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman,
Dipikir
your
lama-lama
guess
juga
is
nggak
as
bakal
good as
bener,
mine.
mending fokus
I only
Genshin aja.
remember he said that he had
Panjang
something.
juga
Don't
nih story
mention
yang
it. You better get going.
Yo, fokus yuk. Daripada ngotak-atik malah nggak selesai-selesai. Pergi ke Aru Village. Ngotak-ngatik malah nggak selesai-selesai. Oke, let's go. Oke, lanjut. Wow, side questnya banyak banget. Oke, kita bakal lanjut Aru. Harusnya ini udah mau selesai sini. Nilo minta tolong para tamu undangan. Oh, jadi kita tuh ceritanya, maaf ya agak lewat. Jadi ceritanya itu kita ngundangin, nginvitein orang-orang buat acara terakhir perpisahan gitu ya. Oke. Berarti nanti ada cutscene sih harusnya sih.
Time to go.
Oke, kita ke Sino.
it's been a while since we last visited Aru Village. Ah, there's Sino.
Doang.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave. So now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tanari is recovering well too.
Keren juga
That's
betul
good to
udah
hear.
nyeting ini.
Yeah, you're the one who.
You're welcome.
Oke.
Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite
Sino,
attentive.
nice, cepet ya.
It was the best place for you.
But why are you just?
I'm meeting some people.
Tungguin siapa
You mean
bang?
Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them, but you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Apa nih?
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing,
Oh,
my friend suddenly
Rahman.
appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into...
Raman! And. Huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Setaria siapa ya?
Well,
Oh.
you're pretty famous in the
Ingat-ingat.
academia.
Setarianya sempat muncul nih.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that
Udah
I've
keluar
given up
akademi
on
semua,
being a
kocak.
scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow. So you want...
Setaria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Setaria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from?
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why
Setaria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission.
Switch-nya udah ketangkap
As
semua.
you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Setaria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Setaria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me...
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the academia for the desert. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him.
Lama-lama capek nih kalau nggak ada
Aside
cutscene,
from
nggak ada
that,
apa-apa.
I also have some...
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support
Oke,
and develop
terus
the
tanggung jawab
desert.
kesini dan butuh bantuan
I've
Eremite.
done some... I applied for a few batches of
Oh, kayak
educational
cepetin aja deh.
materials from the academia and sent them to several groups in the desert.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items.
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are we must be persistent about this and maintain these...
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people. Deserve it. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers.
Enough about us. Are you here?
No, not at all. We're actually... Neela wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find every... A celebration feast will be held in 2
2 hari
days
lagi mau ada
at the
pesta
Grand
perjamuan di Grand
Bazaar.
Bazaar.
She hopes that all of you at the feast will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
Oh, oke.
Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated.
Celebration?
Party.
Feast? It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have...
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino.
Sino
You
nih kayak
must not like
Xiao ya.
feasts very
Seenggaknya
much.
sendirian ya.
No, not really. But I'll go.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join the messenger. I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful. Please keep dancing, and someday...
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well.
Got it.
Oke, saya udah. Apa lagi nih? Oh, udah mau selesai. Oke nih, udah mining. Yuk. Oh, harus nunggu jamnya ya. Jam 7. Tunggu sampai perjamuan dimulai 2 hari kemudian jam 7. Oke. Lusa jam 7. Lupa. Udah selesai. Lanjut. Yuk.
Today's the big day. Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming.
Yuk kita lihat upacara endingnya. 1 jam buat ngotak-ngatik sambil denger kayak orang baca gini. Percakapan yang agak panjang cuma buat ngundang-ngundangin orang. Let's go. Ya, gini doang. Tak kira mewah.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
Lumayan agak panjang ya percakapannya, Bang. Iya, soalnya ini udah mau selesai, Bang Cendol. Kalau kemarin itu masih ada puzzle, masih ada pukul-pukulan, masih ada cutscene. Tapi ini udah selesai nih, udah kayak cuma ending gitu. Endingnya area keempat, Sumeru. Jadi bener-bener udah percakapan doang ya.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here.
Iya, udah selesai nih. Kan tiap kota kan ada 4 kota ini.
Everything looks quite good.
Ini kemarin habis klimaksnya. Nah, ini udah tinggal santuy aja. Ayolah cutscene lah. Masa nggak ada cutscene? Ya endingnya tapi ending kota keempat. Nunggu updatean lagi biasa. Patch update nanti update map.
Delicious. Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing.
Cuma kadang teksnya Genshin tuh agak kocak kok. Teks Indonesianya itu aku nggak tahu translator siapa. Cuma kadang-kadang tuh kata-kata yang dipakai itu aneh banget di bahasa Indonesia nih. Baku nggak?
Feels kind of nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this. Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always
been amazing. Ini dulu dunia nih penyakitan nih. Sekarang udah bangun gini.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear
sama
it.
hero baru ntar ada up juga kan. Up apa nih maksudnya? Persentannya. Persentase kemungkinan dapatnya gitu. Hero baru sih biasanya kalau ini tuh udah mau keluar kemarin udah ada video untuk next mapnya Fontaine, map yang air. Jadi kan Genshinnya udah masih ada 4 sekarang. Map yang pertama tuh angin, ada dewanya angin, ada Liwe, dewanya dewa tanah, dewa Geo. Terus yang ketiga itu Inazuma, dewanya Raiden Shogun yang listrik, yang pedang dari susu. Yang keempat itu ini Sumeru, itu dewa tanaman, dewa dendro. Nah, yang kelima ini ada nanti Fontaine. Fontaine itu areanya air. Dia itu ada dewa baru. Nah, hero baru itu biasanya kalau map baru karakter baru. Cuma aku
It's
belum
such a
ngeliat
blessing
lagi
that
sih
Lesser
Bang
Lord
patch selanjutnya.
Kusanali
Soalnya
was
ini juga
able to
barusan
return to
update patch.
power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You
Apa
look
nih? Lewat apa aku
surprised.
tadi kok melotot gitu?
No, everything you said is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face?
Even if those two giants of the those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
Oh ya, Roka Devatanya dilupain. Oke. Iya.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it...
Perhaps I shouldn't say this.
Ini
But
ceritanya
their
juga sama
treatment
nih.
of Lesser Lord
Kadang sedih,
Kusanali
kadang enggak
calls
buat
for a more severe punishment.
dibanding
You
Guardian
could
Tales.
simply
Cuma
tell
kalau
Lesser
Guardian
Lord
Tales ada
Kusanali that you wish to
benar-benar
have Azar
mati.
and his
Sini
accomplices
karakternya nggak sampai
severely
mati ya.
punished.
I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way.
Mana aku pas
While
buka
we're on
YouTube
this topic,
ke-spoileran lagi,
why
ke-spoiler
didn't you
pet
accept the
yang Guardian
Academia's
Tales jadi
invitation to
musuh atau
become the
gimana?
Grand
Langsung
Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person...
Why? Because he dethroned...
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I
But seriously, though,
I did have my own motive. If the rules of our nation were...
by that,
Yuk,
you mean
tak
your life
sebutin ya,
working...
daripada
Precisely.
kelamaan.
Wait, so that's the only
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got...
You flatter me.
All right, then. How about you?
Nah, kelewatan lagi
You've
aku tadi.
already resumed
Gak
work
puas
as the
kalau
General
kelewatan.
Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so,
Lah
keep
udah
your
kena
spirits
spoiler
up and
gitu.
try to be happy.
Iya,
okay?
makanya
And try to
aku
smile
kemarin
more every day.
sempet
Just like
aduh
I'm
ini
doing
buka-buka
now.
YouTube doang gitu. Nah,
Thank you.
algoritmanya langsung keluar
I'll
gitu.
keep that in mind.
Anjir, apa cuy ini cuy? Aku hanya mau menikmati konten orang lain. Kenapa jadi kena spoiler gini?
There you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast? It's the first time I've ever invited so many you see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. Make sure you live it up tonight.
Oke,
I'll be
makasih ya Mbak Nilo.
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. I can't explain why.
Ya, kiss. Kiss. Jangan pakai cewek ini dong. Oke, ngobrol sama Saino.
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often come to such places. I have a lot to handle these days.
Yuk, cepet yuk. Yuk, nang selesai yuk.
I seldom
Ini sebutannya
participate in such
produktif apa
lively
enggak?
gatherings. But the atmosphere here is quite good. No. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. Unlike the farces at the
Beda dengan
Academia.
orang-orang sok dan
That
munafik.
happiness
What the
is an
hell?
emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Ini keren nih karakternya nih, aku punya nih. Pamer dulu nggak
My
sih?
lady,
Yes, I also tried... What an amazing...
you said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited him.
Hey, less of that polite shit.
Oke. Dah. What the hell? Nah, gini loh, cutscene. Kan asik.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy. Of course, just wait here for Paimon.
Nggak mesti kamu mau dipanggil. Kan? What the hell? What the hell? Dio.
It's me.
What the hell? Nakutin juga ya. Nahida, sepertinya kesadaranku terhubung lagi dengan...
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and then the connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
Yep, apa yang bisa aku bantu?
Please say thank you to everyone for... Is it not convenient for you to do that for...
Bukan.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want. Let me think about it. Okay. Yes, I have.
Duh, pakai karakter kita ya.
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Okay.
Everyone.
Suaranya cewek kocak anjir.
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not.
Are you?
Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hello, Nilu.
Suaranya cewek banget anjir.
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have...
10 years odd. The suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Ya. Ya.
Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Aduh, mataku pedes. Aduh. Oke.
That just means you still have... Alright, since you're awake now, she should be in the
Oke,
academy.
kita terakhir ngobrol sama Naida. Oh my eyes. Oke, guys. Ayo. My eyes. Ow. 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 Sanctuary of Surastana. Let's go, ngobrol sama Naida. Udah mau selesai nih. Dan kita bisa lanjut event.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know?
Ngetes bentar ya. Bentar, ngetes bentar. Loh, keluar loh. Keluar loh, why? Why? Kamu keluar loh, sekarang kok realnya nggak keluar sayang. Oh. Oke, nih pertanyaan ending nih.
After
Akasha
recent
gimana?
events, I've given it some thought, but this is definitely not a bad thing. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained, although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the... And as for the future of Sumeru, the former sages have received their punishment, but I hope that the new 6 great sages will be more focused on... The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will...
Oke. Nah, apa yang terjadi?
You mean... What happened after the... You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers...
Gila, Fatui Harbinger ketiga, kedua, dan pertama.
power comparable to that of gods.
Watanya.
I was no match for him in
dewa.
that kind of situation.
1, 2, dan 3 ya.
However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed... I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate. The Heavenly Principle. In fact... The Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conrad I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let... And as for what the exchange served as both punishment for the Doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom.
Tentang the Paladin.
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, But as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. His future will be determined.
Bahadir selesai dan Fontaine.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in the judicial system. Does their Archon personally judge people? No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about as Archon. She still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
Okay.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't... About your sister. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on... Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the... This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your sister.
Oke, ini something big nih.
As it turns out,
Dunia sudah pernah memiliki catatannya. Wow.
Wow.
Ini membuka beberapa peluang nih. Maksudnya, adiknya udah pernah kesini atau adiknya dari sini? Bullshit. Adiknya dari sini dong. Makanya, apa ini? Wow, what is
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began, but just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy. What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her? All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of. But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world. Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders. What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it. Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Tevat's fourth Descender.
Descender apa nih tadi ya? Kelewatan bro. Bentar. Wah, sing nah wae. Bro, aku. Bentar. What did we miss? Bentar. Kita ketinggalan apa? Bentar. Orang yang bisa melakukan mengaburkan takdirnya pasti sangat kuat. Sadarimu sebagai salah satu Descender. Bagian yang paling pentingnya adalah Descender dunia ini keadaan saat ini tidak berasal. Oke, Descender itu sesuatu yang tidak berasal dari dunia ini. Keempat.
So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders, but that's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
Oke, Descender pertama
As for
Heavenly
the other
Princess.
Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Gila, informasinya keren banget nih.
Even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need and soon. You'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Keren.
I'm sure glad we got to meet you,
If
Nick. The
it's
pleasure
the
is
ultimate
all mine.
knowledge.
I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes. And maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Oke, thank you Naida for everything. Terima kasih Sumeru.
Seems Jean wants our help with something. We should go pay a visit to the Knights of Avonius when we have a moment.
Terima kasih Sumeru.
And soon, I'm very, if fate is the... I'm unsure the pleasure is all... Alright.
Terima kasih Sumeru. Let's go. We are done, bitch. Oh, loh. Kok ada lanjutannya? Chapter interlude, chapter bagian 6. Oke, ini buat ngelanjutin ke Fontaine, tapi basically udah selesai dan kita harusnya bisa mulai ini. Finally. Akhirnya kita ngejar questnya Archon dan sudah bisa mengikuti update yang datang. Oke. Finally my dude. The hell. Panjang banget, bro. Oke, selesai. Kita bisa gacha sih. Gacha dikit apa ya? Ini aku paling mau ending deh. Setidaknya udah selesai Sumeru. Dan ya, kita nyari spot bentar. Di padang pasir tuh seret. Kita di sini aja. Habisin dikit. Buat gacha senjatanya Eula boleh deh. Boleh lah. Nanti next streamnya Genshin mungkin aku bakal ngejar yang itu. Eventnya yang sebelumnya. Karena Archon questnya udah rada nggak begitu menarik. Jadi kita tunggu sampai Fontaine keluar. Oke? Itu buat Genshin dan wow, what a view, my dude. Salah kocak kayaknya kan ini. Gila. Gak sih, gila kepleset. Oke. Kita mau gacha. Sedikit gila nggak sih? Kurang gila apa sih ini view-nya? F3. Yuk. Kita bisa gacha Eula, tapi sebenarnya itu kemarin aku udah kena PT. Maksudnya udah garanti, jadi aku nggak mau. Aku maunya nyimpen buat Archonnya air. Jadi kita nggak usah ngegacha karakter, kita gacha senjatanya aja. Oke, 6. Not bad, should be not bad. Oke, no problem. Kita habisin, sekalian aku habisin ngotak-ngatik bentar deh. Kotak kebut ngapa? Santai aja. 2 lagi, oke. Oke. Tapi setidaknya animasinya gacanya Genshin tuh lebih menarik gitu ya. Gak dapet apa-apa kok. Oke, no problem. Kita simpen ini buat besok. Dan kita udahan dulu aja deh. Oke. Wait, bentar.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Halo. Nih Lori. Kowe kudu sambil ndelok live-ku. Nih. Oh iya, nggak apa-apa ya ngomong Discord aja. Ini ya, aku kan alert box subscribe ya. Lah. Aku udah wis. Alah, nggak usah lah, nanti kelihatan males.
There are leaves around. And I know just the tune to
Lucu,
accompany
beneran
them,
lucu, nggak bohong, lucu
if you
banget.
wish to hear it.
Kan harusnya nek subscribe itu kan kelihatan ya. Oh enggak, maksudnya udah tak. Oh gini aja. Oh nggak usah tunjukin. Oh ya boleh deh. Nek gini aku live Discord aja deh, kelamaan deh. Yo saya enggak. Aku tuh mau nunjukin bahwa kalau aku ngetes subscriber, dia keluar di live, kelihatan. Kok nggak keluar? Keluar kan di live?
Wherever in this world
Muncul
I
kan?
roam,
Tapi
I carry
kalau
memories of my home.
aku sorry. Aduh.
It is the
Ini
last
enggak,
link I
OBS
have
mana
to the
OBS.
land of my birth.
Tapi kalau aku nih live Discordnya aku nih. Tapi kalau aku nge-subscribe misalnya Desmond. Oke, nggak usah deh, tak subscribe lewat akunku yang lain deh. Nih. Ketika aku subscribe Tondri, dia nggak keluar. Loh, kok nambah subscriberku? Oh, ini tadi masih nge-subscribe. Ini tak unsubscribe, tak reset, terus tak subscribe. Tak tunggu tuh nggak nambah. Aku nih apa Desmond nunggu sih, lah Desmond nggak jawab kok. Hah? Halo. Kok push to talk net permission gini tak nyala aja deh. Kok apa namanya? Desmond nggak jawab. Cuma itu jadinya nggak keluar nih, aku barusan subscribe sendiri.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become
Tak
a
teleponnya
wanderer.
Desmond deh. Tak telepon BNN rasa main andan. Nah, mon subscribe cepet. Itu di grup Kurwazaka anjay. Delapan 18 ki satunya aku dewe anjir. Gue ngetes kuinin des. Mau aku ngatek ono sing aku ngetak-ngatik ana sing nonton anjing. Iki tak stop streaming wewe, tapi nggak bisa ngetesnya tetap harus ngeliat ya. Sumpah aku udah buang 5.000 kali 5.000 kali 3 loh buat ngetes, nggak keluar sama sekali. Nggak keluar kabeh, Cok. Dia bakal berapa?
There are leaves around.
Gak muncul kan?
And I know just the tune
Bullshit
to
banget,
accompany
Ding.
them, if you wish to hear it.
Aku kayak kabeh iki loro-loro iki gak kena. Aweriane iki lho. Delok kae lho. Delok ning live kae lho.
Somegui baru saja memberikan 69.420.
1000 ki apa?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, aku ngerti, Cuk. Sorry. Oh, lah tapi nek subscriber oke. Nek Saweria let's say bisa. Iya, coba aku bayar ya. Bentar, nek gitu harus ini harus di refresh. Loh, bisa sekarang keluar nggak di live? Kok lama banget? Enggak anjir, nggak tak buat delay anjir. Hah? Tetapi ini ada tulisan, oh ini Kok delay sih? Tapi delaynya lama banget, berapa detik tadi? Lah. Ya wes, berarti aman ya. Oh, aku tak nyoba. Ya wes, aman nek ngono.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely
Ya,
enough
tadi,
to
Cok,
convince
tewas.
anyone to become a wanderer.
Iya. Oke, tak gawe 5.000. Minimum alert. Oh, rak risetnya 10.000 lho, kok nggak update. Oh, minimum alertnya anjing. Oh, berarti yang subscriber delay loh. Tapi tadi aku pakai akun yang lain 2 akun buat nganu nggak keluar nih. Yaudah. Yaudah, tamatin lah. Oh, enggak. Jadi kemarin itu ada yang nge-subscribe tapi nggak keluar. Terus ini aku nyoba subscribe pakai akun yang lain, emailku yang lain tuh nggak keluar. Nek gue kan mau metu teman, tapi yang lain nggak keluar tadi. Akunku yang lain, aneh banget sumpah. Ya ampun, keren ding. Sing nonton penontonnya Guardian Tales. Dah, tak stop dulu.